О, блядь. Ким Чен Ын подарил нам.
This is a great article by Telegraph and Hamish de Breton Gordon. Ukraine is humiliating Putin at the worst possible moment. The new year brings rather more hope to President Zelensky than Vladimir Putin, I judge. The latter may have been a brilliant spy, but is being exposed as a dreadful military commander. He has forgotten, or more likely is unaware of, the principles of warfare, most especially the one that says, reinforce success, not failure. With his 3-week special military operation now approaching its 4th year, it seems most likely that Zelensky will still be in power this time next year, and Putin's best hope may be a villa in North Korea or breaking rocks in the Urals. Russian history does not paint a rosy picture for failed dictators. The stakes are rising on both sides of the conflict. Putin has been humiliated in Syria and humiliated in Moscow with the assassination of his key general and ally, Kirillov, on his front doorstep. In his annual Christmas question and answer session on national and international TV, he fibbed through his teeth, trying to appear swan-like above the water, but everyone knows he's pedaling frantically below it. Putin claimed that he would retake Russia's sacred land in Kursk by Christmas, spectacularly taken by Ukrainian forces last summer. But this is looking like another psychological blow to his dictatorship as a new Ukraine offensive pushes eastwards. Kursk may well be the beginning of the end for Putin in 2025, as it was for Hitler in 1943. It looks like Ukraine forces have given Russian forces in Kursk a real hammering over the last few days, and it's possible the Russian 801 Marine Brigade has been so badly hit that it has now withdrawn from the Kursk salient. According to Ukraine estimates, hundreds of North Koreans sent to bolster the brigade have been lost. Ukraine has reported striking and destroying a significant Russian command and control center in the Kursk region. The Russian front in Kursk is looking very shaky, and Ukraine, rather than just hold on, could make gains. In desperation, Putin is sending one of his most trusted generals to the region in an attempt to rescue the situation. Russia seems to have plenty of expendable generals, but not the military hardware to thwart this latest Ukrainian advance. This is giving Kyiv great hope. Putin may well be in survival mode after events in Syria, the elimination of his right-hand man, General Kirillov, and the decision by Ukraine to close off the last route allowing Russia to sell gas to Europe through its territory. Allied to this, he knows Trump is unlikely to do him any favors come January 20th, with the mood music coming out of the Trump camp, that Putin is going to have to accept a deal which probably favors Ukraine, or be prepared for Trump to go full-on behind Zelensky, writes the Telegraph. The Russian Ministry of Defense releases footage of a Russian construction and repair site of homemade armored trucks and buggies for assault units by repairmen of the Center Group in the Pokrovsk direction. You read it right. Homemade armored trucks and buggies for assault units.
Here we have production based on the GAZ-66 refinement and improvement according to the requests of assault units. That is their request. We make the vehicle tougher, better, move away from the standard cabin so the base is the same. But the accommodation for personnel, load capacity, refinement, all of this we do much better. Ammunition delivery that is rapid, we greatly improve everything, meaning we make everything as simple and reliable as possible. That is essentially the essence of our work here. We use the metal sheet that is slightly thicker, but these are, so to speak, the millimeters of life that protect the guys from shrapnel. Right before your eyes it is born, meaning you start, roughly speaking, from the frame and slowly you assemble it and put a part of yourself into each piece of equipment. So this is really, well, you're passionate about it. The most important thing is that you give a part of yourself, investing in the equipment. When I was mobilized, I had the desire, I was mobilized before, and after that I signed the contract. And I wanted to get specifically into such a unit, to work in my profession. As I studied, as I worked, and I got to where I wanted. So you could say the dream came true.
North Korean 170mm Koksan self-propelled artillery systems are now actively used by Russian forces against Ukraine. Previously, several trainloads carrying these artillery systems were spotted in Russia. Ukrainians presented the next line of naval drones for the armed forces of Ukraine from the Brave 1 cluster. the BW-2 Surface UAV as a river kamikaze drone, capable of carrying up to 3 kilograms of explosives at a speed of up to 40 kilometers per hour over a distance of up to 10 kilometers. It costs about 2,300 euros. It is designed to destroy boats and other targets in rivers or bodies of water.
The engine of the camouflaged surface drone quietly hums in the waters of the Dnipro. This product is being shown to journalists for the first time. The operator engages the gear and steers the drone away from the shore. The joystick is pushed up and the boat instantly darts forward. It is nimble and fast. The river drone weaves past us with the operator. The pilot, whose name we agreed not to mention, repeatedly makes sharp maneuvers, zigzags, turns, and even spins around its axis. Despite such tricks, the drone does not flip over and continues to stay on the water. The operator says that controlling the river drone is easier than the flying one. But when the drone disappears from view, you need to be more cautious. Regular control. Throttle like everywhere. Left, right. Here the stick corresponds to arm. This one for reverse. This one for turning the video transmitter on and off to save energy when we need it. The drone resembles a full-sized boat, although it is actually a kilometer in length. It can operate on charged batteries for several hours, and in standby mode, it can remain hidden for several days. Such a little one, the developer says, can carry several kilograms of explosives and function as a kamikaze boat, although it can also deliver cargo if needed. River Drone BV2, which translates to Black Widow in Ukrainian, weighs only 8 kilograms. It can accelerate up to 40 kilometers per hour and carry a payload of 3 kilograms. Here's a camera with a 120-degree rotating mechanism. At the back, there's an engine with protection, and the signal can be transmitted to an ordinary smartphone like this, or to a computer, or directly to pilot glasses. The eyes, or more precisely, the Widow's eye can see the enemy even at night, if you need to hide and wait for several hours. Vision can be turned off to save the battery. If necessary, the module is equipped with lights, and the camera can be turned both sideways and vertically. We can adjust the angle slightly up or down if needed, and turn it a bit left or right. The company started producing river drones in 2023. They made 3 prototypes with their own funds, which they constantly improved. Now they offer 2 models and are developing a 3rd, larger one. My brother, who served with his unit in the Kherson region, approached me. They needed to counter the enemy's rotation to the islands. He suggested that we create a boat capable of carrying a charge to destroy enemy boats. As the cost of Widow, says the company director, is less than 100,000 hryvnias. They can produce up to 100 units per month. For this, they asked the state for help. The cluster for manufacturers, Braven, promised the company funding. It is currently undergoing military testing in 2 brigades. It can be used against enemy personnel, which is located on the shore, not far from the body of water, against boats, against cutters. 3 kilograms of TNT is actually enough to destroy a small motorboat. In fact, this small Ukrainian-made boat, which may even resemble a toy, is already forming a new class of drones in this war. These are river drones that will be able to conduct missions in such bodies of water.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.